Should I be talking? Should I?
Good
Oh, I
morning.
guess I. Wait, how long have we been doing this? Woo! Woo! Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Welcome to LoveBabz, LoveTalk. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy, and that's Harry Jones hanging out in the ether. We do know what we're doing. I mean, we do this. I don't know. I don't know why today is any different than yesterday or tomorrow, but live radio is live radio. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we get it not right. Good morning, everybody. I had a good night last night. Thank you to Susan Clinton and her husband, Terry, and my good girlfriend, Ife. Um, Terry and Susan celebrated my birthday at Shell and Bones last night. I've been to Shell and Bones so much, I think I worked there. So it was really nice to just sit with them and talk, laugh, drink a little something, then go back to their house and have cigars. It was just a wonderful birthday. It just made me feel really nice. I just love my friends. So, and his birthday is coming up. Terry's birthday is the 14th, but we'll have to catch him, celebrate him on the backside of that when he gets back because he's got to go abroad. So, uh, and that's where we are. So, so if anybody's around and you want to still take me out, let me know. I'm I'm fielding offers. No, really. It's nice to go out. It's nice to be treated well. It's nice. And she gave me a great birthday present too, which is I just adore. I don't think it's gonna see outside though. It's just too pretty to be outside. And I know it belongs outside, but it's a look at this. I mean, who would put this outside? I mean, unless if I lived somewhere where there's an ocean. It's so pretty. And I have a thing for chimes because I have chimes in my house that should be displayed better, but I'm gonna figure out a way to suspend them, hang them. It's just like, the sound of chimes is so magical. I don't have to do anything. Just kind of dangle them. And they make all the music. So they're beautiful. So I'm gathering a collection of wind chimes. I have a wind chime over there that looks very familiar to this, except it's colorful. And I don't think she gave it to me. Did she, Susan? Did you give me those with the other wind chimes, the colorful ones? See, I can't remember because I don't remember when I met her. And those were a birthday present too. So it could have been from her again. I don't be remembering. And then a cigar from her husband, which I love cigars. And then this wonderful little paper. I mean, of course, a card, a very personal card, which I love. Thank you very much. And yes, I'm going to take you up on it because why wouldn't I? And then a little paper mobile, which is just pretty. Doesn't have any sound, but just pretty. I just love it. I'm a sucker for gift. I love a gift. Oh, one came off. Okay, I have to run it back through. Now I'm gonna spend my life sticking this back on. But I love it. I love it. And I love the bag that it came in. So yes, this is my story. I, I love celebrating birthdays. I'm gonna tell you, I do. I really do. So thank you for that. Um, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, but now, honestly though, I have to get back to my dietary routine because I've just been eating off the fly, you know. And I could put on weight rather easily. Hard to take off, easy to put on. So I gotta, oh, I think I'm tearing this up. Oh dear. Oh shoot. All right, let me leave this alone until I can snip it back to itself. Let me leave this alone. So anyway, I see they're still terrorizing students on these campuses. So now I guess the Yale students are wanting to disband Yale police. Okay. All right. I think people the emotions are high. That's what I'll say. People's emotions are high, and don't get distracted, young people. Stay on your message. Stay on point. I know it's challenging because you feel away. But stay on point. Stay on point, stay on point, stay on point, stay on point. Don't get pulled off your game, seriously. Because it's very easy to do. And you don't want to lose sight of what you're doing. So it's a lot going on. The world is crazy. We know it. You know it. We know it. But we'll be all right. So we were talking about raising children last night and what is required and how hard it is. And I mean, it is. I mean, raising children is not for the faint of heart. It just isn't. And you should know that going in. Raising children is no easy feat. And you just move to different degrees of parenting. I'm in the consultant phase. I'm newly in the consulting phase. I'm not in the raising phase. So, that's just what it is. So, I'm excited for Samara Joy. That's how I'm gonna shift the conversation. And I'm so excited to see her. And it's going to be a wonderful evening of her. And I think the tickets are going well. And I think I need to deal with my ticket situation. Do I need to buy some? Like I need to, um, deal with that before I mess around and I don't have no tickets. Now I'll be pissed off. As Shelley said, she's here because of you, Babz. She's coming because of you. Yes, I'm getting some water in. I'm getting some water in because I need it. I need it. I got to have it. There's like a couple of people watching me now. Hi, good morning. If you're watching me on WNHH radio, or you're watching me on the Facebook page, or you're watching me from the New Haven Independent site, good morning and welcome to LoveBabz LoveTalk, where the whole world is a dream. The whole world is a dream. Tonight, don't forget, tonight the Regicides perform art walk kind of stuff, but they're doing improv tonight. So come and make a contribution to the cause. Seriously, just come and hang out, I think 8 o'clock. Dulio will be there at 7. Spinning some tunes, and then they put on the show at 8 o'clock. And I'm delighted. I just love watching them. I love the rhythm of them. I just love them. So, and the fact that I get to hang out with them, a Broken Umbrella Theater, and this is their improv piece, their improv company called the Regicides, and they do historical improv. So, but I enjoy them so much. So I'm not performing with them, but I will be in the audience cheering them on. I don't perform with them until the International Festival of Arts and Ideas, where I have a small part that they better not broaden. So I do have a role, but and if I walk in there to the next rehearsal and they've added more lines, I'm gonna do them in. Like, listen, I don't need a soliloquy. To be or not to be, for that is the whatever. Anyway, life is life. Life be lifing. Ah, I feel it though. I go back to the gym today. I've been away for a week and a few days. And my body, I still feel the excess of the body working out, weight training. And because the body, your muscle has memory. So when I go lift some weights, it'll be like, yeah, welcome back. And I'm like, oh, God, dog it. That's all right. We're gonna do the doggone thing. We're gonna do the doggone thing. So yes, I was talking to Susan and Terry. I said, y'all gotta start strength training. You gotta, that's the key to longevity. Everything that I read and researched, there was like, yeah, don't be trying to do these crazy, boot camps and all this other kind of stuff to burn calories. You need to be strength training. And this the my body is changing. The weight is not coming off as fast as I would like it, because I'd be fluctuating. I'd be up and down, up and down. Right now, I'm back up. But, that's because, yeah, I know why. So I'll get back on my game like today. Like I'm back on my game today. And it'll be fine, And it's not a wild fluctuation, it's not wild. It's just small fluctuation. But I see my doctor, I think next week or the week after. And I would like to have some better numbers for her, like lost numbers, not any other kind of numbers. So I think I see her when do I see her? Oh, I see her next Wednesday. So that means I got to be on my game today through the week. I will. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to worry too much about this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The trick to fitness is not to get so bogged down with things. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't just don't get bogged down. Don't get focused on one thing. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's all good, all good. So I need to come up with a little calendar. I'm waiting for the weather to change so that I could say, oh, I'm gonna start hanging out on the porch. I mean, Ife and I hung out on the porch yesterday. It was warm. Not as warm as I want it to be, but I think today is gonna give me a run for my money. I think today's gonna be a good, good day. Yeah, it's gonna be a good, good day. So yes, I think today's gonna be like, I don't know, what did they say? Almost, I don't even want to whisper 80s because it's gonna rain for the next 4 days. Gotta be. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Yeah, so today the high is 75. So if it's 75, it'll probably be 80, which is nice. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's gonna rain. And then Sunday, what are you gonna do? Not much. Not much. Not much. Not much. Um, so I didn't hear back from her, so I don't think so. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself, you know. Uh, I don't think so. So, but that's the way so I think what I want to say to people is get out there and enjoy today because tomorrow's going to be raining. You're going to be mad that you missed out on this day. So get out there and enjoy the day. So I have the New Haven Theater Company coming on at 10:15 and they have a new play, Webster's Bitch. Listen, I don't, I don't write the plays. I just talk about the plays. So they're coming on. I love this is a mighty little theater group, mighty. And they hold court over at the English Market on Chapel Street in the back room. And I just love I went to my first New Haven Theater uh uh company production, and it was good. It was so good. And I went because one, I like Dina, and two, Ruben was Ortiz was in it. And so it was nice to sort of see him in live and living color do his thing. And so now I'm a fan. So they're coming on at 10:15 to talk about their new play, which is sold out pretty much to the end. I think to the last show, I think it's all sold out. So, which is, good theater. So, and the Far Country is playing at the Yale Rep, which I kind of want to go see. I don't know how in the world I'm going to be able to fit that in anytime before it goes. So, sometimes you just have to let events go. Sometimes you just got to be like, I'm not going to make that. Like I wanted to see Hadestown, but there was no way I could do it, you know, trying to be in two places at once. So I just resigned myself to try to see it somewhere else. And it was in Hartford. Maybe it'll come back to the Bushnell or the Palace or one of those. I mean, I'll catch it. I wanted to see it on Broadway, but it's all right. Sometimes, I have learned in this life, it's okay. Sometimes you gotta let things you can't be at everything. Just you gotta know that you can't be in everything. So so that's where we are. I'm good. I'm good like that. I'm good like that. Good like that. Good like that. So that's the life I lead right now. Uh so I'm gonna go to the gym today and settle in and get back into it. So um I am so excited about the arts awards that we do in November 2nd, because I'm delighted by the new Shank Award. And I tell you, it's a joy to be the chair of a board with so many wonderful, wonderful, wonderful working people, and that we get to do this awards thing. And because I'm the chair, I get to make the phone call to tell an awardee that they are the awardee. And it's just, I don't know, it's such a joy to do it. Like it's such a delight, you know. It is such a delight. And I really enjoy that. So I enjoyed it more than I realized I enjoyed it, So yeah, I'm just like, all right, I'm here for it. So anyway, just put on your radar, people, November 2nd. Because the Arts Council is celebrating 60 years as is some other organizations around town that are celebrating 60 years of existence. I swear we need to just do some kind of joint 60 party, you know, you know. So, can I just tell you who is fine? Who is fine? Coleman Domingo. So, the Met Gala is happened last night. And I love the Met Gala. Like, I want somebody, you have to be invited. And I want to go to the Met Gala before I die. Like, I just want to wear some big thing outfit, whatever the theme is, and then glide up them stairs with an escort, of course, because you wear these big poofy dresses. You need somebody to make sure you don't trip and fall and break your neck. But anyway, so I'm a big fan of the Met Gala. I like that kind of stuff. And so I guess you could watch it, but I live for the social media aspect of it because, people in social media, particularly the folks who follow this kind of stuff, they know how to get the good shots. They know how to stream it together. They know how to put it together. They know how to put people, I love the best and worst dressed ones, like all of that. Like, I love all of that. As long as it's not mean spirited and people don't get their feelings hurt, you know what I mean? Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. So anyway, Coleman Domingo just looks like he is the ideal sexy man to me. Like, he really should be the sexiest man alive. He really should be that because he is gorgeous. Oh, and he's tall. He's just dark and handsome. Tall, dark, handsome. And I would love to see him in some kind of romantic thing because all that goodness got to be like, give me some imagination around whatever. But he's just beautiful to look at. And you know what else? He has impeccable sartorial style. Impeccable. So he's at the Met Gala and he's looking fabulous. But every time I've watched him all award season, right? And he was just like, whoa. I was like, whoa, whoa. He's got impeccable style. And I just love it. So anyway, so I've been following along the Met Gala events, you know, uh uh Anna Wintour and company, you know. And you see um all the folks who show up and all the things, like Usher is there. I mean, some things are, I mean, here's the thing for me. I like it all, even the stuff that I would not even consider. And the theme, it was a very, very floral kind of theme, had a whole theme, reimagined garden, a reawakened garden or some old thing and time. So, of course, people showed up in their finest floral things, men, women alike, people alike. And I just love it. And I'm not tired of it, you know. So, so I would like to get invited to the Met Gala at some point in my life. I don't know what I have to do I don't know what I have to do to get invited, you know. Um, but I have to uh, figure that out. I don't know Anna Wintour. I've been in spaces that she's been in, but I don't know her. I've never met her. Because had I met her, I would have just squeezed in and be like, "Oh, girl, I'd love to come to the Met Gala." But I don't think you ask like that. I think you have to be like relevant. But I think this is a heavily curated guest list, so I think you have to be invited. You know, So I don't know. So, and I don't know anybody, I don't know anybody who I know who could get me a ticket. And it's expensive, right? So so I don't know how I would I don't know how I would show up. Um I don't know how I would get there, but I swear to you, I would. And the minute that I got an invitation, let me tell you something. I would be on the phone to somebody to design a frock that could wow. But you know, the thing about an expensive frock, you have to spend a lot of money for it. So what I would have to do is buy a frock and then have somebody embellish the hell out of it. You know, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So so yeah, so I'm a fan of the Met Gala. I'm a huge fan, and I love watching all the fashion. And now, you know, now that we have AI, people, you know, like people couldn't come, right? Like um Rihanna couldn't be there because she has the flu. So people have imagined her at the Met Gala in, you know, in the theme. So they, you know, they done AI'd her up. Same thing with Beyonce. Same thing. They just AI'd them up. And you know, I'm a little creeped out by that on some level. Like I'm a little creeped out by the way that they use AI to make people show up into things, you know. And I'm not suggesting that we shouldn't have AI. I'm just saying I'm a little creeped out by it. Just a little bit, just a hair. Just a hair, you know. So anyway, uh I'm just saying. So Met Gala. I might be talking about it all week for the rest of the week, only because uh the pictures are so beautiful. And every time they show me stuff, and you know, they show people that gotta be carried up the steps because these dresses are so much, and you know, the shoes are so much, and it's just amazing to me. So Tyla came as sand, as a sand of time. And this dress is fitting her and complementing her skin. And her handbag is an hourglass with sand in it. I don't know who designed that or made that. I have no idea. But it is an hourglass handbag with sand. I'm here for it, people. I am so I'm so here for it. I can't begin to tell you. I don't care if they got to carry her up or whatever. They got to help people up. I love it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm just saying, I'm here for the Met Gala. I am here for it. And all the people. But Coleman Domingo wins for me. And you know, these men show up. I mean, I like Bad Bunny. I think he's attractive. I don't necessarily care for this outfit. It looks like a Matador outfit, which is fine. It could look like a Matador outfit. But I think Coleman Domingo is just sexy. Ah, sexy, 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 sexy. And some of these men showed up just like about it, you know, just about it. And I'm here for it. You know, and you have to be secure in yourself to be at the Met Gala in these like couture outfits, right? Because they're not costumes. You're not wearing a costume, you know. I see Queen Latifah and her wife or partner. They look good. Um, lots of pictures of Tyler, Twyla. Uh, uh, let's see what else. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And of course, my favorite of the night, Zendaya. She wore two outfits, and she's one of the chairs, you know. So uh she had two outfits. She had on this deep blue beautiful thing. And then she came back out with uh a black thing with roses, big bouquet of roses in her hair, which looked like my Paris bouquet. Yes. Uh-huh. So, and I just love this. So I'm here for it, you know. So yeah, so if you have time, just take a scroll through social media today and look at the Met Gala people. Lady Gaga was there, um, Sarah Jessica Parker. I mean, just um, uh, Jeff Bezos's boo thing was in some Oscar de la Renta thing. You know, her lips are too plumped up for me. She needs to stop getting them injections or whatever the hell she's doing. But listen, I'm not gonna rain on any woman's parade. If they feel the need to do that, I am here for it. If they like it, I love it. So so if you get a chance and you want to know what I'm talking about, just go to Elle, go to Cosmo, go to Vogue, go to Christian Siriano, all their sites they have up, you know, all the Met Gala stuff. And it is just stunning. So if you're in the mood to just take a look-see, then go take a look-see because things are just gorgeous. And the level of creativity that people, uh, that these designers have and that these artists are willing to wear, so much prettiness, so much prettiness. Because there's a couple of things I was like, yeah, I would do it. Yeah, I would do it, So anyway, that's my Met Gala recap for the moment. So, oh, I know. Before I take a break, I wanted to tell y'all. So Marquisha got me watching Diara from Detroit. Harry, you got to watch Diara from Detroit on BET Plus. I know you probably don't want to get one more streaming thing, but it's like a short mini series, like eight episodes maybe. And oh my God, and it's very black and it's got Morris Chestnut. But it's so good. So I started watching while I was on retreat. And I loved it. Diara, Diarra, Diara from Detroit. And it's a crazy story, but it's so good. She getting divorced from her husband, and so they I think. And and then she meets a guy on a date who is just adorable. And then he gets kidnapped. And she knows something has happened to him because they had a wonderful time together. And she was like, she knew it was meaningful for him. And then he just like disappeared. And everybody's like, well, he just ghosted you. And she's like, no, I don't think so. So then she's, finds his sneaker, a lone sneaker of his, and then she sets upon this journey, this whole journey around town to find him and to figure out what happened to him. And she does, and it is so convoluted and interesting. Oh my God. Watch Diara from Detroit. It's so good. And it really deserves a second season. It hella deserves a second season. Because now I want to know what happens. I want to see what else she gets into, because it's really good. There's so many goods there. I'm telling you, when we cut cable, we had no idea that the cable companies would just go their own way, and now we all have to buy all these streaming services to get stuff, and I think what's going to happen is somebody's going to come back and offer and say, here's a package. The very thing that we thought we were getting away from, now we so desperately want again because it's hard to try to keep up with Prime, Paramount, Disney, Netflix, BT Plus, Hulu, and whoever else is out there. Amazon. I said Prime, right? Apple has streaming. And so there's so many good things that are on different things, and you're like, oh, like if you get Disney, there's a whole bundle with that, right? It's like some other thing. But it always misses the one thing that you want. So you got to go and get the other thing that comes with its own set of streaming things. Ah, it's just, and you think, oh, it's only $10. Oh, it's $5, it's $8, it's $15. And before you know it, you back to paying cable prices. Oh, oh my God. You know, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Just a lot. Mm. So anyway, have y'all been following along? I was talking to Ife about this. I don't even understand any of this, and that's well I don't, because I think I'm old, and I think there's some things that I just don't need to be in popular things that are happening that I will just never. I just it's just gonna be over my head. So this whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, I don't know what it is, but they're dueling diss tracks, dueling. I'm a talk trash about each other to a beat. As long as it stays at that level and they don't get in these streets and get the brawling, because we don't see what that looks like, and we're not trying to go back to those days where people were fighting with guns and stuff. So in that regard, I hope it stays just at the level of musicianship. But it's some mean stuff. I listen to them, and I don't understand any of it. I can't follow along. I don't. I'm not even ashamed to say. I was like, I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. I don't know what started this. I don't know, and I don't know what J. Cole has to do with it. Like I have no. I just see it in my Instagram feed, and I'm like, what is going on? And people taking sides, and it's like, what is happening? So I have no real awareness. I can't really speak to this because I don't know what's happening. I just know this. People are spending a lot of time and investing a lot of time in being in this conversation with this foolishness. And these are grown rich people. These are grown rich people every day sending out diss tracks. I'm like, all right. I hate you. No, I hate you more. I hate you. I hate you more. I hate you. I hate you more. All right. Ah, all right. All right. Whatever. All right. So I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what any of that is. So I've been losing stones out of jewelry lately. I don't know what that's about. I gotta send it back so the stones can be put back in. It's like two pieces of jewelry that has happened to. And I'm like, gosh. And maybe because I don't wear them enough and they just get loose, or I banged it, or I hit my hand, or I don't know, but it's annoying to me on a lot of levels, you know. So, there's just a lot of yapping and yapping and yapping, a lot of yapping and yapping and yapping. And I'm a yapper too. I'm out here saying the same thing. Uh, so I'm out here talking too. So anyway, that's the way of the world. Now I'm thinking about what I want to eat later. I need to eat something. you know, I need a smoothie because I've got uh, uh, hemp protein. I don't have any soy milk or oat milk, or I don't have enough of it to make a good smoothie. So I'm a little bummed by that. Um, so anyway, I gotta go to the gym. So maybe I'll grab something after the fact. I did have a conversation with the young brother who is opening the African American Society in Hamden. And I'm gonna go over there today to see what that's about because I want to hear all about it. So I'm just excited by it. I love that people are, this is a great time to take all kinds of initiatives and people are doing it. And it's nice to see and to be a part of it. So I'm looking forward to, I think his name is Jameson. Uh, uh, he's a graduate of Vermont Law. I mean, he's been all around the places and all the places and spaces. So interesting young brother. I met him at DiasporaCon, and uh, a young sister I met at Story Week, Tabitha. They are working together, and she was telling me she was gonna connect me, and then I found him. We just kind of bumped into each other, so I'm excited by this whatever he's working on. I want to hear more about it. So I will definitely keep you posted. I will definitely keep you posted and let you know how it all, you know, what's up, what's the 411, and hopefully maybe have him come on and talk about, all the stuff that he's planning, you know, see how that goes, so so there's stuff going on all over the place. And we're getting geared up, the Arts and Ideas Festival is happening, and the neighborhood festivals have begun. So they start, last week was Fairhaven. And then next, I think, is I could tell you because I have it. Um, the next festival, I have these dates. The Hill Festival is the 18th. So you got time to think about that. And then the West Hills is the 25th, New Hallville, Dixwell, so on and so forth, like that. And then that'll bring you smack dab up to right up against the opening of the International Festival of Arts and Ideas, right smack up to it. So, you know, what? So, you know, that's the way of the world. So it's getting to be summertime and graduations. These graduations are happening. So I'm gonna tell you right now, be careful where you're going, because the city is about to be hijacked with graduates and their family. You're not gonna be able to get around town. You're gonna run into stuff. You're like, ho, what is going on? Yeah, kids are graduating and their parents are coming in town, and cars and more cars, and people walking across the street, and so it's gonna be the next I guess the next week, next 2 weeks will be a little hectic because keep in mind we are a college town. I mean, it's not just Yale, it's Southern Connecticut State University, Gateway, University of New Haven, Albertus Magnus. I mean, we have all these schools, and they they are on the fringe of New Haven and in New Haven, and so that's just gonna make for a tough time to get around. Just FYI. I just want I just want people to understand that it will be challenging to get around and you'll feel some kind of way. So have some grace when you're out there in these streets. Take your time. Don't get all huffy. Everybody's gotta get where they gotta go. So just, go easy. and and as I'm talking to you, I am talking to myself. because I'm the worst out there. I'm like, oh, so I have to really be, when I pull out of my driveway and decide where I'm going to do my best to stay on the perimeter of all the schools so that I don't get trapped in graduation hell. That's my thinking, and that is my story. I'm sticking to it. So let me tell you a little something about the New Haven Theater Company. So this play is fresh off its critically acclaimed and sold out production of Cry It Out, which is what the play that I saw. The New Haven Theater Company announces the final production of its 2023-24 season. Webster's Bitch, written by Jacqueline Bircher and co-directed by company members Margaret Mann and John Watson. I think they're the ones that are going to be on with me at 10:15. So the performances for Webster's Bitch will take place on the NHTC stage in the English Building Market at 839 Chapel Street. And performances start the 9th, the May 9th, the 16th at 7:30, and May 10th, 11th, 17th, and 18th at 8 o'clock. And tickets are just $20. And I believe from their website, they're sold out, except for the last show, I think. So in a departure for the ensemble company, the production features 4 visiting artists making their first appearance on the NHTC stage. The actors include Lisa DeAngelis, who plays Ellie, Lillian Garcia, who plays Joyce, Abby Klein, who plays Gwen, and Gavin Whelan, who plays Nick. And founding company member J. Kevin Smith, Frank, rounds out the cast. So the story is this. When their editor-in-chief gets caught using some rather colorful profanity, the employees of Webster's Dictionary find themselves at the center of the internet uprising over gender and obscenity in the age of social media. As office politics collide with ambition, morality, and lexicography, the future of the English language hangs in the balance. Webster's Bitch is a play about vulgar words and the people who define them. Yeah, so this is a play snatched right from my own heart, I think. So if you want to see this, and it's gotten some reviews. I guess Chris Arnott of the Hartford Courant wrote about the play, said has a lot to say and some entertaining ways to say it. So we'll wait to see what some of our local arts people have to say about it. Because I'm more inclined to trust them than I am. I don't really follow Chris Arnott anymore. I used to read him back in the day, 100,000 years ago. So, whatever. So I'm gonna see if Brian Slatery will cover it, or whoever covers it, or somebody from the arts paper. I want to hear what the people who I read on a regular basis have to say about it. And I think maybe I'll try to see it myself. Like, I think I might try to see it. We'll see. So anyway, they're going to come on at 10:15 to talk about this production. So I'm going to take a break, get a little bit more water in me, and strengthen my vocals. La, 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 la. I'll be back. I'll be back.
This is Harry Droz, and you're listening to WNHHLP 103.5 FM, New Haven.
Hey, y'all, this is Babz Rawls-Ivy from 103.5 WNHH, Love Babz, Love Talk. Hill House High School class of 74, we're looking for you. It's time for your 50th class reunion, and it's being planned for the summer of 2024. For more information and to receive updates, contact hillhouseclass74@gmail.com or call Alice Conyers at 412-522-5158 or Wayne Stuckey, 475-227-9755. 50th class reunion, Hill House, class of 1974. Don't miss it.
If your home was built before 1978, dust around your windows and floors could contain lead paint. This lead dust can harm young children, affecting their kidneys and brain, and even slowing a child's growth. But lead poisoning is 100% preventable. You can do something about it. To learn simple cleaning steps to keep your family safe, visit nhvhealth.org. Together, New Haven, we can get the lead out.